To acknowledge the fact that the entire world is before you is a grand expression of the boundless potential that awaits us as we journey through life.
We are the answer. We are the voice. Claim your power. We have a choice. Ain't nothing stopping us. We got what we
Nice.
We are watching the makings of a superstar.
We dominated. It pays off.
Tell you what, the future is bright in Manhattan, Kansas.
Students here at K-State are getting those experiences that really prepare them for the future.
One of the unique things about Kansas State University is it was the first operational land grant. And nobody has it as central to their mission. It is about access. It is about opportunity. It is about affordability. It is about encouraging people to allow them to achieve their dreams and go beyond what they can dream.
And this team just keeps pushing.
We're all trailblazers and we're out here to push ourselves. It is possible. You can achieve anything.
I'm in a position right now where I feel the entire world is really before me.
And hear this. The world is already better with you in it.
We know if we do good things in Kansas, we can do good things around the world.
Please be seated. Good afternoon. It is my pleasure to welcome you today to the commencement ceremonies for the Carl R. Ice College of Engineering. My name is Amy Betts, and I serve as Assistant Dean in the College of Engineering. Commencement is an exciting time for faculty and staff of Kansas State University. We all experience a sense of great satisfaction that these outstanding graduates are moving on to fulfill their professional goals and on to exciting careers in the service of society, in this state, this country, and the world. We are all enormously proud of them and have high expectations for their future. Before we get started with our program today, I would like to make a few introductions. Please recognize our organist, Joseph Fortino, Senior in Computer Engineering. Let me also recognize the members of the platform party, and please hold your applause until the end. On my far right, your left, Don Gruenbacher, Head of Electrical and Computer Engineering. Chris Jones, Head of Civil Engineering. Jennifer Anthony, Head of Chemical Engineering. Mark Wilkins, Head of Biological and Agricultural Engineering. Jim Goddard, Professor of Architectural Engineering and Construction Science. Karen Clegg, Retired Vice President and General Manager, Honeywell International Defense and Space, and our guest speaker for today. Matt O'Keefe, Dean of the College of Engineering. On my far left, your right, Stephen Eccles, Head of Mechanical and Nuclear Engineering. Brad Kramer, Head of Industrial and Manufacturing Systems Engineering. Scott Deloach, Head of Computer Science. Stacy Hutchinson, Associate Dean of the College of Engineering. Adam Walker, President and CEO of the Kansas State Alumni Association. Morgan Woodsmall, Bachelor's Candidate in Biomedical Engineering and our student speaker for today. Jesse Perez Mendez, Provost and Executive Vice President of Kansas State University. Richard Linton, President of Kansas State University. Keith Hone, Associate Dean of the College of Engineering. Our marshals are Bailey Brown, Teaching Assistant Professor, Craig Wenklin, Assistant Dean, and Andy Fund, Assistant Dean. Please recognize these individuals with a round of applause. Please stand as we honor our great country with our national anthem.
Please be seated. Good afternoon, and welcome to the commencement ceremonies of the Carl R. Ice College of Engineering at Kansas State University. Again, my name is Matt O'Keefe, and I am honored to serve as the Dean of Engineering. To our graduates today, congratulations on reaching this milestone. We have representatives here today from each of our 14 undergraduate degree programs, as well as representation from many of our outstanding student organizations and design teams. Collectively, you have achieved at the highest levels, and we are proud to honor your accomplishments today. While you've worked hard to get here and will undoubtedly go on to accomplish many more great things in the future, it's also worthwhile to stop and to celebrate the present. Together with your family and friends, you've made it. Today, armed with the tools of superior education from the Carl R. Ice College of Engineering and the invaluable support of your friends and family, may you move forward with every confidence. My sincere congratulations to you all. Graduates, many people have helped you, supported you, and encouraged you while you pursued your degree. This includes your parents, your spouses and children, your entire family, and your friends. Please join me in giving your loved ones a well-deserved round of applause. At this time, Morgan Woodsmall, bachelor's candidate in biomedical engineering, will present the challenge to the graduating class.
Good afternoon. My name is Morgan Woodsmall, and it is such a great honor to speak with you all today. With this being a fall ceremony, many of us have taken different paths to get to this point. Some of us have even had the amazing opportunity to spend more than 4 years calling Manhattan home. Whatever path you've taken, it is uniquely and beautifully run. And it worked! Congratulations on a completely checked off DARS report. Today is one of those major milestones in life that prompts us to look back and reflect on the journey we've taken. It's easy to say we haven't changed much in the past 4 years. Sure, we've picked up a bit more math, collected stacks of engineering paper, and maybe have the occasional nightmare about that one class junior year. But have we really changed that much? This morning, I asked myself this question while getting ready. I stared in the mirror and tried to imagine that 18-year-old girl with her terrible highlights getting ready to move into WeFog. And in that moment, I realized something. Kansas State University hasn't just provided us an education, but it has shaped us as people. And this didn't just happen out of nowhere. This was the accumulation of a journey that started long before we ever stepped foot on this campus. As kids, we dreamed of what we might be one day when we grow up. An astronaut, a doctor, maybe even a superhero. Along the way, these dreams evolved, influenced by experiences, challenges, and the people around us. Those childhood aspirations of making a difference in the world didn't fade, but they transformed into something real. When we first arrived here, many of us didn't know what to expect. And for some of us, we came at a time where absolutely no one else in the world knew what to expect. We spent that first year in Zoom calls with over 100 people whose cameras were almost always off. And when we did return in person, we were welcomed by way of the glorious Cardwell Hall. This is where we first learned what it meant to be a College of Engineering student, where we first created cheat sheets with microscopic handwriting and smudged lead, where we first checked Canvas to see an exam with an average score in the 40s, and most importantly, where we learned how to enter the what-if grades to see just how bad we could do in the final. But in this, we discovered resilience. That first failed test or impossible lab report did not define us. Instead, it taught us to work harder, seek help when we needed it, and come back stronger. Each setback was a part of our growth, shaping us into determined, capable people. As we continued through our academic careers, we formed communities within the college. We rebuilt student organizations from the ground up, leaving our legacy for years to come. We created study groups that would turn into friend groups, and friends that would turn into family. We also, on rare occasions, got the chance to leave the engineering building. We joined together with the rest of the student body on every Catterday, screaming and doing the Wabash until we were convinced we would wake up with a brand new set of abs. We met in Aggieville on Thursday nights, where we swore we would only stay for a little bit because there was no way we could miss another 8 a.m. We explored Manhattan, trying every coffee shop, happy hour, and trivia night, and meeting almost every Lyft driver in doing so. These moments shaped us just as much as anything we learned in the classroom, reminding us that growth isn't just about hard work, but also about making room for joy. And in all this growth, we've held on to what matters most, the parts of us that make us who we are, the lessons and values instilled in us by those who have supported us, our friends, our families, and those who couldn't be here today, but whose impact remains in our hearts. I would like to take a moment and thank those people. While you may have been far away for the past 4 years, every phone call and note of encouragement was our comfort and home. Thank you for believing in us when we struggled to believe in ourselves, and for being patient with us as we grew into new versions of ourselves. As we move forward, we strive to share this kindness with those around us, and one day with families of our own. And now, it is time to take what we've learned, both in and outside of the classroom, into the world. Our professors have armed us with the tools we need, and our experiences here have given us the confidence to use them. Whether we're designing buildings, writing code, managing construction sites, or solving problems that haven't even been invented yet, we will carry forward the knowledge, spirit, and resilience of the Carl R. Ice College of Engineering. The road ahead will undoubtedly come with its own set of challenges, but we've proven time and time again that we're ready. What we've built here, both in skills and in character, will guide us as we step into this next chapter with purpose and determination. Perhaps the most important lesson we've learned is this: the struggle is what makes us stronger. The moments we wanted to give up are the very ones that taught us to persevere. So, as we step into this next chapter, let's not fear the challenges, but let's welcome them. Because if these years have shown us anything, it's that we are more than ready for whatever comes next. Thank you and congratulations.
All right, thank you, Morgan, that was great. While I'm sure receiving your diploma today is high on your list of priorities, we'd also like to leave you with some remarks from someone who has had an incredibly successful career path. That person who will deliver the 2024 Fall Commencement Address is Ms. Karen Clegg. Karen retired as Vice President and General Manager of Honeywell International Defense and Space, responsible for domestic and international sales, marketing, and customer interface, as well as program management and financial reporting for all aftermarket products. Prior to that role, Karen was President of Honeywell Federal Manufacturing and Technologies, or FM&T, based in Kansas City, Missouri, producing and procuring to Six Sigma standards 85% of the components of nuclear weapons, technically non-nuclear electrical, mechanical, and engineered material components under a prime contract with the U.S. Department of Energy. Before her promotion to president, Karen served as the Vice President of Administration and the Vice President responsible for engineering, manufacturing, and information systems within FM&T. She also worked as Vice President at Allied Signal Technical Services, headquartered in Maryland, providing services to the Army, Navy, and U.S. Geological Services. Karen began her career as a teacher, and after graduating from law school, served as an Assistant Attorney General for the state of Kansas and an Assistant District Attorney in Johnson County before working for Honeywell and its predecessor companies, Allied Signal and Bendix, as an attorney and then as a regional counsel. Karen holds a bachelor's degree in English from Emporia State University, a Juris Doctor from the University of Kansas, and an MBA from Rockhurst University Executive Fellows Program. Her community involvement includes serving on the board of directors of the Greater Kansas City Chamber of Commerce, United Way, Kaiser Permanente, Boatman's Bank, and being a trustee at the University of Missouri, Kansas City, and Rockhurst University. In retirement, she is active with several nonprofit organizations and travels extensively with her husband, Stephen. They continue to provide scholarship support to many students, especially in our college, including females. Please help me in welcoming a great K-State supporter, Ms. Karen Clegg.
Good afternoon and congratulations. I'm honored to be standing before you to congratulate you on earning degrees in challenging areas of study. Your hard work and perseverance have brought you to this major milestone. Your family, friends, teachers, professors, and university administrators are certainly proud of you, and you should also be very proud of yourselves. And honestly, if I were sitting there like I used to, I would be feeling just joy. I would relish the joy and the relief of having made it. I was asked to stand before you today because for many years I was in a high-tech industry where I worked with, reviewed the work of, managed, and led hundreds of engineers, chemists, physicists, IT, and technical professionals. And I even managed some small family farmland along the way. And I still like people in your technical professions. And why do I enjoy working with you so much? Because you trained and you tend to act on fact. You solve problems. You make life better for people and hopefully the planet. Our standard of living is based on people in your professions. Accordingly, after this long career, I'd like to share with you some of the lessons I learned along the way. First and foremost, have courage. Have the courage to do what is right. In your jobs, you may well be pressured by your colleagues, boss, upper management, customers, or suppliers to meet unrealistic deadlines or to cut costs. If this necessitates circumventing environmental laws or safety rules and regulations, compromising on quality, taking risks that even remotely cause harm to the health and safety of people or the environment, do not do it. Have the courage to speak up. Good bosses don't want sycophants. I think of the first time Bob worked for me, an engineer, and he kept agreeing with me, telling me he thought my ideas were very good. I finally said, Bob, I'm going to save myself a lot of money by eliminating your position. Buying a mirror, and when I talk, hold it in front of me and then say, boy, that was a good idea, Karen. Or you can tell me what you really think. Bob, not knowing my management style, took a risk. He had the courage to speak up and tell me where my proposal was weak. He gave me his opinion, which was much better than my proposal, and we implemented it. And I will say we're still friends to this day. Similarly, good teamwork, and much of your work will be in teams, requires trust, which comes with honesty from all team members, daring to speak up and daring to listen. Yes, teams demand compromise, give and take, but never compromise on integrity and ethics. When it comes to being honest, so you can live with yourself, I give the following example. My first legal job was Assistant Attorney General for the state of Kansas, the newest member of the legal staff and the only woman attorney. An investigator and I, posing as customers, went to a shop selling impossibly low-priced sides of beef. The shop did a bait and switch on us, and I went to court and obtained a temporary injunction for violation of the Consumer Protection Act. I was immediately called into the boss's office to face him and the offender's attorney. When I refused to drop the injunction, my boss then met separately with me to pressure me further. I simply slowly slid the case file across the desk to him, stating he could handle the case as he wanted, or I would continue with it and put the company out of business. Without a word, he slid the file back to me, and that was the end of that company in Kansas. Further investigation revealed our suspicions that the company was a front for organized crime and the meat had been stolen. I put my job on the line at a time when jobs for women attorneys were few and far between. But that decision gave me courage and has informed my decisions and management style henceforth. If I could do it, you can do it. Do the right thing. If there is only one thing you remember today from what I have said, remember this: never, never, ever let anyone take away the one thing that you own, and that is your integrity. Even if your job is at risk, have the courage to do the right thing. Second, be caring. Caring's more than just tolerance. It's being kind, it's helping others, it's being empathetic, putting yourself in another's shoes, trying to understand his or her point of view, and being respectful, even when that person opposes your viewpoint. You're clearly smart. You have earned degrees in very difficult areas of study. But remember, other people are also smart, maybe just in different ways. And you can learn so much from people, including those who have different experience, training, ethnicity, race, age, gender, or religion. Yes, speak up, but do so in a tactful way that does not demean others or their opinions. I like to talk, and I had a sign on my desk that only I could see. It said, "Shut up and listen. You never learned anything when you're talking." You'd be amazed how much you can learn when other people do the talking and you don't. Finally, be curious. Be curious about everything. Curiosity is the spice of life. It opens up new paths. Take a 360-degree view of the world. Be curious not just about the problem you're working on, but about life in general. Be a constant learner. Take on challenging assignments and assignments outside your area of expertise. Don't be afraid of failure or making mistakes. Everyone has disappointments. Everyone makes mistakes. It's how you handle these. What you learn from these experiences is what counts. It's what defines you. In short, work outside your comfort zone. Learn to be comfortable with the uncomfortable. I suggest Benjamin Franklin as a role model for curiosity. Franklin was not only a founding father of our nation, a great diplomat, newspaperman, and traveler, our first postmaster general, and the founder of a university and our first public library. He was also a leading scientist of his era. Franklin wrote about agriculture, used math to project future population and demographics of the United States, proved that lightning is electricity, which could be defended against by lightning rods, invented bifocals, and even invented a safer, more efficient stove for people to use. While on one of his many long, arduous, dangerous transatlantic crossings, 69-year-old, still curious, Ben Franklin used his time to take the water temperature of the Gulf Stream. And he took samples so that he could chart and codify the Gulf Stream, thus enabling ships to alter their sailing patterns to a safer route. How did a man with only 3 years of formal schooling make so many discoveries? He was curious. He wanted to know the why of everything. He constantly experimented, read, and discussed his theories with other scientists. Franklin wanted his discoveries to be useful, to help the ordinary citizen lead a better life, and they were. So following Franklin's lead, be curious and use your education, your skills, and your talents to do something useful that will last and will make the lives of people better, that will make the world a better place in which to live. Success is not measured by material wealth. Success is measured by living up to and beyond your dreams. Success is having a balanced life with family and friends who support you and for whom you do the same. Think of all the people who have supported you in helping you achieve this milestone, and then pass it on. Success is working in an organization whose goals you share, where you enjoy going to work most days. I'm not going to say every day, but most days, where you are constantly learning something new, where you like and respect the leaders and colleagues with whom you work. Success is leading a good and honest life. Success is also having a little fun along life's journey. I wish you success and only the best in the years to come. Congratulations.
Well, thank you, Karen. What a great speech. We appreciate you being here today.
Thank you for having
Let's thank her one more time. At this time, I would like to introduce Adam Walker, President and CEO of the K-State Alumni Association.
Thank you. Soon-to-be alums, I'm honored to join you today to officially welcome you into our K-State alumni family and the K-State Alumni Association. As an alum, you now join a K-State network of more than 210,000 living graduates. Our mission at the association is to reach, connect, and serve all members of our K-State community. Our core values guide us this mission to help keep you connected with K-State. The most important value is connect. We provide that lifelong connection alumni desire. Through the association, you can stay in touch, relive, and reminisce about those great K-State experiences through hundreds of watch parties, pre-games, and alumni events held on campus, around the country, and even the world. Another value is tradition, and you'll likely celebrate a few new traditions this weekend as you sing the alma mater for the first time as a graduate, do KSU photos around campus, and with those purple gowns and Wabash. And the final value I'd like to talk about today is purple. For K-Staters, it's more than a color. It's a symbol of pride, connection, and family. You feel it every day. You put on that favorite hat, t-shirt, and sweatshirt. You feel it when you're outside of Manhattan and see that K-State purple. It's special. In recognition of your graduation, Dean O'Keefe, the Carl R. Ice College of Engineering, along with the Alumni Association, are pleased to present you with a complimentary one-year paid membership to the association. We hope you enjoy the membership and all of the benefits in terms of K-State Magazine, discounts, events, and special connection we provide. And after that first year, we ask that you stay connected and remain an active member. We need your membership to impact alumni and future generations of Wildcats just like you. In fact, K-State alumni are among the most loyal in the nation. We're ranked #1 in the Big 12 and top 10 nationally. That loyalty is shared by generations of K-Staters who have that same passion for K-State you feel today as you receive your degree from one of the finest institutions in the nation. We know this is indeed a special place. Lastly, we're pleased to present you an exclusive alumni business card holder. Display it proudly, and as you go through life and your titles and addresses change, please keep us updated. We want to make sure you don't miss any alumni activities and events in your area. We want to make sure you're connected. Again, congratulations. Go Cats.
All right. Thank you, Adam. We will now have presentation of graduates and conferral of degrees. Each department head or professor, as introduced before, will present the degree candidates for their respective department. Audience, feel free to applaud, cheer, and otherwise support the students as they are recognized.
Will the candidates for Bachelor of Science in Architectural Engineering and Bachelor of Science in Construction Science and Management please rise? Will the faculty members, Ursula Emmerich McClure, Kimberly Kramer, Kyle Larson, Zhangxiu Song, Ray Yunk, and Bill Zhang please rise to greet the graduates? President Linton, it is with distinct honor and pleasure that I present these candidates for conferral of their degrees.
With degrees in Architectural Engineering, Hunter Ambrose Artser. Claire Ann Crook. Jacob Fuqua. Laurelyn Nicole Harris. Cooper Joseph Hutflesh. Zachary James McCullough. Amanda Reiter. Madeline Elise Salmonotwich. Elizabeth Claire Wilson. With degrees in Construction Science and Management, Ty Gifford. Max Reed Reeves. Santino Lorenzo Trombino. Lawton Bronson Smith. Carl Kellenberger. Heath Dreiling, Eric Peach, Tanner Nelson, Joshua Troy Caples, Andrew Eugene Rear, Timothy Holly Shade, Cooper Dylan Reichenberg, Cade Michael Imhoff, Jorge Antonio Oregon Garcia, Benjamin Samuel Gallagher, Paul Thomas Kiefer, Gage Allen Milan, Caden Kincaid Duke, Benjamin Matthew Lobb, Colin Mackey, Levi Nicholas Sharp, Jacob Michael Wesley Carter, Mason Ritchie, Brandon Tyler Miller. Let's congratulate our architectural engineering and construction science and management graduates.
Will the candidates for the Bachelor of Science in Agricultural Technology Management, the Bachelor of Science in Biological Systems Engineering, and the Bachelor of Science in Environmental Engineering please rise? Will faculty members Dan Flippo, Tricia Moore, Lisa Wilkin, and Ed Brokish please rise to greet the graduates? President Linton, it was with distinct honor and pleasure that I present these candidates for the conferral of their degrees.
With degrees in Agricultural Technology Management, Cole Allen Stallman, Alex John Benson, Blaine Lee Wilson, Malachi Nathaniel Fabian, Amaya Jade Brooks, with degrees in Biological Systems Engineering, Leslie Alejandro Torreses, Claire Isabel Coultus, Jillian Pearl Nyblock, with degrees in Environmental Engineering, Caitlin Patricia Swope, Blair Elise Long, Michael Trenton Steckline. Let's congratulate our Agricultural Technology Management, Biological Systems Engineering, and Environmental Engineering graduates.
Will the candidates for the Bachelor of Science in Chemical Engineering please rise? Will faculty members Placidus Amama, Bin Liu, and Wan Min Park please rise to greet the graduates? President Linton, it is with great distinct honor and pleasure that I present these candidates for the conferral of their degrees.
With degrees in Chemical Engineering, Sean Roy Hauser, Chandler Cole Blackwell, Robert McElroy IV, Nolan Andrew Leininger, Andre L. Morais, Hunter Orth Williard, Let's congratulate our chemical engineering graduates.
Will the candidates for the Bachelor of Science in Civil Engineering please rise? Will faculty member Krishna Gaimir please rise to greet the graduates? President Linton, it is with distinct honor and pleasure that I present these candidates for the conferral of their degrees.
With degrees in civil engineering, Grace Noel Whistler Lipford, Mason William Lipford, Caden Joseph Kistner, Jacob Zane Adams, Cody Willits, Reese Edmund Perrine, Shelby Ann Merkel, Silas Rott, Samuel V. Ward, Johan Kelson Rogers, Kobe Gear Hess, Cesar Martin Lopez Arico, let's congratulate our civil engineering graduates.
Will the candidates for the Bachelor of Science in Biomedical Engineering, the Bachelor of Science in Computer Engineering, and Bachelor of Science in Electrical Engineering please rise? Will faculty members Charles Carlson, Dwight Day, Will Hageman, and Marty Kump please rise to greet the graduates? President Linton, it is with distinct honor and pleasure that I present these candidates for the conferral of their degrees.
With degrees in biomedical engineering, Morgan Elizabeth Woodsmall, with degrees in computer engineering, Kobe Andrew Winters, Andrew William Sonner, Tanner D. Gould, Jacob Grace, Maxwell Miser, Brian Neal Parks, with degrees in electrical engineering, Cameron Schultz, Donovan Ronald Turner, Eric Rodriguez, Travis Christopher Leeton, Joseph Robert Corti, Sydney Alexander Wagner, Allison Rosalie Gladfelder, Haley Rohrstrom, Aaron Anthony Ray, Samuel Wayne Underwood, Joel Nathaniel Alejos, Aiden Kelsey Jimenez, Stephen Brabant, let's congratulate our biomedical engineering, computer engineering, and electrical engineering graduates.
Will the candidates for the Bachelor of Science in Computer Science and the Bachelor of Science in Cybersecurity please rise? Will faculty members Josh Weiss, Safia Malala, and Bill Hsu please rise to greet the graduates? Provost Mendez, it is with distinct honor and pleasure that I present these candidates for the conferral of their degrees.
With degrees in computer science, Sean Patrick Hackenberg, Luis Angel Alcantara, Matthew Riley Hall, Matthew Charles Cunningham, Logan Montel Smith, Andrew Mejia, Farhan Kit Chowdhury, Daisy D. Weiland, Caden McNeil, Jeanette Brown, Mason Thomas Vick, Jess Wyrick, Naomi Caitlin Harrison, Darius Ronell Tyson, Wyatt James Stella, Lucas Ransom Boyce, Si Chung Chen, Garrett Christopher Jones, Aiden John Beasley, Carolyn Grace Aponte, Grant Thomas Eastman, Alexander Scott Valor, Zachary Richard Wilson, Gage Andrew Sadrakula, Jacob Dean Prather. Let's congratulate our computer science and cybersecurity graduates.
Will the candidates for the Bachelor of Science in Industrial Engineering please rise? Will faculty members Xing Chang, Supreme Das, and Shuting Lei please rise to greet the graduates? President Linton, it is with distinct honor and pleasure that I present these candidates for the conferral of their degrees.
With degrees in industrial engineering, Paul Robert Loffman, Clifford Roberts, Jack Jarrett, Matthew Thomas McGuire, Michael Glenn Barfus, Ethan Redmond, Samuel Kakoa Grice, Casey May Reed, Carolina Paramo Perez, Caleb Patrick Mitchell, Brandon Loris Tarwater. Let's congratulate our industrial engineering graduates.
Will the candidates for Bachelor of Science in Mechanical Engineering please rise? Will faculty members Terry Beck, Douglas McGregor, Walter McNeil, Ronnie Brockhoff, Hussein Baboli, Kevin Wanklin please rise to greet the candidates? President Linton, it is with distinct honor and pleasure that I present these candidates for the conferral of their degrees.
with degrees in mechanical engineering. Ruben Porras. Carson Vesser. Justin Michael Powell. Peyton Trust Tischauer. Jacob Denholm. Maxwell Neese. Alex Jack Hennigy. Gage Wesley Puckett. Ainsley Ruth Markle. Madeline Rose Mascarino. Gage S. Stricker. Cooper D. Cox. Ian R. Comfort. Jeremy Anthony Morrow. Caden Wilson. Joseph Cole Wagner. Emily Christine Pine. Connor William Chisholm. Gannon Wayne Resnick. Peyton Brandon Lee. Stellan Gabriel Stalter. Clay Edward Morgan. Jack Christopher Fisher. Alexander James Higbee. Arihant Srivastava. Ethan Patrick Gibbs. Zachary Lee Randolph. Thomas Spacek. Colby Lee Blank. Keegan Purcell. Let's congratulate our mechanical engineering graduates.
I think that's everybody. There's only a couple more things we got to do. We just got to confer this degree and move that tassel. You guys ready? Graduates, please rise. By the authority of the people of Kansas and the Kansas Board of Regents, and upon recommendation by the faculty and upon completion of all of your degree requirements, I am very pleased and honored to confer upon you the respective degrees that you have earned at Kansas State University. Go ahead and move that tassel from the right to the left, and let's give them a big round of applause. Congratulations, class of 2024. I would like to now invite everybody to please stand as you join me as we sing the K-State Alma Mater. The words can be found on page 3 in your program.
Graduates, on behalf of the Carl R. Ice College of Engineering, congratulations on your well-earned achievements and officially becoming a K-State engineer. We would ask all guests to please remain seated and wait to exit until the recessional is complete. Thank you for coming and have a great evening.